Seeley, and in 1973, I was 27 years old. I was enthusiasm, full of confidence at that time when I headed down to the Barbados Arts Council for the first ever meeting of something we then began to call the National Independence Festival for the Creative Arts. This was spearheaded by Jeanette Lane Clark and her husband Arden. They had gone away to one of the islands. To be quite honest, I don't recall the name. Bermuda? It doesn't matter, I suppose, because the impetus was that they had seen a cultural festival and they wanted to do something similar. So they gathered like-minded artists together, and I will try to recall, because it is a little while ago. I definitely remember Daphne Joseph Hackett being in the room because she was very, very prominent with arts. Arthur Atkinson was there because Norma Talma and him were collaborating with the visual arts. I seem to remember a gentleman that I had worked with previously with the festival choir, a gentleman called Sidney Harris, who did all the bimshers on the festival choir, which was already very, very prominent in Barbados. And I believe, and I could be wrong, that Janice Millington had just started in 1970 at Harrison's College in the music program, and I believe that she was integrated. Now, there were other members, I'm not sure at this particular meeting, but I know I certainly invited our secretary of the Barbados Dance Theatre, Jean Holder, and Cynthia Wilson, who then really, when I unfortunately had to leave the island, Cynthia really embraced the whole idea of NIFCA to her heart, and we all know the wonderful work that she did. I went there representing dance, and I can really only speak for that aspect of my participation. And I just remember the meeting. It was exciting. The room was filled with anticipation, and even then I sensed there was something really important going to happen. And when we came up with this huge long title, I remembered looking at the initials, and we didn't have acronyms, weren't that popular there, you know, like you went to University of the West Indies, nowadays you go to UE, but you know, so when we saw this NIFCA, I said, oh my gosh, at least maybe I can just call it NIFCA. And everybody burst out laughing, and NIFCA it was.